In this video, we will make the best seed starting mix using simple ingredients, and this mixture works really well to grow any type of seed without the problem of fungus and with a very high germination rate. So keep watching and don't forget to subscribe. First of all, it's important to know what type of soil mix seeds requires to germinate. So it's very simple. Seeds germinate as they get ideal temperature and some moisture. Ideal temperature varies from seed to seed, but the major role of soil is to provide a good moisture to seeds so they can sprout. Your seed starting mix must be well draining and loose. Too much weight of soil over the seed can affect its germination, and in the same way, a water blocking mix can also affect seed's germination. Too much moisture holding seed starter can also cause white fungus on the soil and green algae over it. These things don't let the seeds to germinate, so our seed starting mix should be well draining, water retentive and loose. This is the seed starting mix that has all of these qualities. There are some benefits of this seed starting mix that you should know. The number one benefit is that it makes the seeds to germinate in a very healthy way. You will definitely find a relatively improved germination of your seeds in this mixture. The chance of fungus attack on seeds is very less in this mixture. The roots of younger seedlings spread in this mixture very quickly because it's very soft and loose. This mixture also have a good drainage system. It holds a very optimum amount of moisture for seeds and drains the extra moisture very efficiently. This seed starter mix also have a variety of nutrients that keeps the seedlings growing until their transplant. To achieve these benefits, we have to follow the right ratios of the ingredients that I am going to show you. All of these ingredients are very easily available. They are also added in the description box to buy. The first ingredient in our seed starting mix is the best thing to improve drainage. Sand drains out extra moisture very quickly and keeps the fungus out of your mix. Make sure you aren't using sea sand as it's salty and not good for growing seeds. The next ingredient is your simple garden soil, but here you have to make sure your soil doesn't have any kind of insects and pests. Soil is very useful to provide a wide range of trace elements to your seedlings, but if you are not sure about the quality of your soil mix, then don't worry, just spread the soil in the sun for a few days. This will remove any chance of insects and pests that might be present in your soil. Another ingredient in our seed starting mix is the rich source of nutrients, that is cow dung compost. The big part of cow dung compost is the nitrogen that is extremely important for smaller seedlings because it promotes the growth of leaves and new branches. Cow dung is a high dose fertilizer, that's why you should use it very carefully. A detailed video on cow dung uses is linked in the description box, must check it out. Here you can use cow dung compost but follow the right ratios for most effective results. We are also adding some part of cocopeat in the seed starter mix because seeds loves to be grown in a soft medium. Overuse of cocopeat can cause an overly moist medium that can be very bad, so follow the similar ratios shown on the screen. So here we have all the ingredients, mix well, and our homemade seed starting mix is ready to use. You can grow any type of seed in this mixture and they will definitely grow really well. You can also buy a ready to use seed starter from the description box. It also works a similar way. And here is the result of our homemade seed starter. You can see all the seeds are sprouting very well. All you need is a few ingredients. Once your seedlings are 4 to 5 inches big, you should use a balanced fertilizer, and you know what works best for such smaller plants. It's composted liquid. It's a free fertilizer. Here is a detailed video on composted liquid fertilizer. Make it at home and must use for your seedlings.